Maggie, we're at the gym, but we're not lifting. What are we doing?
We got floor for our gym. Look. I moved all of this myself.
Those are like over 100 pounds each.
Yep. Just kidding, I didn't do anything. Hello, my strong friends. This is the start of the day. We've got our pickup truck. Flooring for, that looks like more flooring than just that space. It's not, it's crazy.
They're 4x6. This is 10x17 from that corner to that, not including this extra, almost 10 feet.
Should I talk about the clickbait thing that we were talking about? Let me just,
this whole video is clickbait.
Let me just talk about it real quick because it's on my mind. Yeah, my last video, this will force me to post this on Thursday. My last video on Tuesday, I posted the thumbnail. I chose the thumbnail because I thought it was probably the most engaging thing that I did that day. And also, it was the thing that I liked most about my day. I got a couple comments, nice comments too, and I like, usually someone who's this inclined to think about, sometimes people will be inclined to think about everything that I do, but it was a nice comment, and it was just about, in the past I had mentioned that I didn't want to do clickbaity videos, and the reference that I was making that was brought up was one time I posted a video where I was like kind of bent over, my cleavage was showing, and the title of the video was suggestive.
Yeah, it was good, I liked it.
It was sexually suggestive, which, to be honest with you, I generally don't have a problem with it. For me, I don't want every video to be like that, and I don't want...
And it's probably misrepresentative of your content.
Yeah, exactly. I don't make videos about sex. I felt like the thumbnail that people were kind of comparing to that one from Tuesday's video, I felt like it wasn't sexual, like it wasn't a sexual thing, and I wasn't making like a reference to like fucking, but I...
Show me that hand gesture again.
Fucking?
Is that how you... Okay.
This is how girls who lift do it together. It was definitely 100% a picture of me being sexy, but I don't have a problem with me being sexy.
And I don't think sexy necessarily is clickbait. I mean, if you spent a quarter of your video in a photo shoot and that was representative of what was in the direct content of your video, I think that that's pretty on point. And it doesn't mean that avoiding clickbait or not wanting to be misrepresentative doesn't mean that you can't be sexy in a strength channel.
Right. Because, and also, my opinion changes about things all the time. And I think sometimes, what I was telling Ryan, sometimes people hear me say something and they resonate with it, which is great because I want people to relate with me. And I want to relate with you. Sometimes forget that I'm human, and I guess I haven't really told you, like...
That you're human?
Yeah. Lately, though, my opinions about many things that I've said and done have been changing. One of the things I've been thinking about is how I feel when I see a sexy picture of a girl compared to when I see a sexy picture of a guy.
You've been stalking my Instagram again?
Not even sexy, just a guy with his shirt off. Like, I have guy friends in there, every single photo, they have their shirts off. And then, you know, I'm here analyzing how often I'm wearing a bikini on my Instagram feed and making sure that it's not too much. But also, it's like, I am a sexy person. I can't fucking help it. So I am sort of rambling. I have a lot of thoughts that aren't like, I don't have any bows to wrap around them right now. But I did want to address it and just like, I read the comments. And that's something that hits home to me, even though I disagree. I disagree with the analysis that picture was, one, clickbait, and two, compared, like, it was compared to something that I was ashamed of, which I'm not ashamed of what I posted on Tuesday, I don't think. And I thought about it, I was like, shit, am I? I felt bad, like, oh, should I be ashamed of this? Should I be ashamed? I'm really just showing my shoulders in the picture, too.
Yeah, but girl, those delts.
But it's suggestive of my body. I understand that, but it's not suggestive of me getting fucked.
Yeah, it's also like a recreation photo.
It's like a photo of me.
It's like the tamest thing that Tyree could have done.
it's like, I thought it was really beautiful. That's the problem though, is sometimes I could see something really pretty and beautiful and like appreciate it as just what it is, but then other people interpret it as, oh, this is you being really sexy, it's overly sexy, remember you said this one thing, and then like hold me accountable to things, but also like, sometimes my opinion changes and maybe one day I do want to just talk about sex all the time, I don't know. I don't know who I am. I'm 30 years old, I can't figure it out. Anyway, we are making a gym though. So the biggest test is for me to see if...
I'm not gonna help.
Wait. Should I take my shirt off?
Don't! That's clickbait! Wait, put that in the thumbnail.
Oh, there's my thumbnail.
That one frame.
Oh shit, I almost pulled my lat just now.
Come on now, girl. Each of these are 4x6 and like 100, 110 pounds, so.
No problem.
But you're just dragging it. Now turn.
I got too long of nails.
Oh yeah, is that the problem? 400-pound deadlift, can't move 25% of your max. Turn it sideways.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, go low. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mat number 1.
Oh shit. Can I even move it to the right place?
Yeah, you might need to. Here, I'll give you a little. Push it. Now push it in.
It's hard to move these.
Push it.
Oh, it's easier.
Pull it back just a crack. Hey, what the heck is that?
Oh no. Watch out, vegans.
Burn the whole house down.
All right, there she is. I think these are 4x6, he said. I really don't remember, guys. A little bit more than half of the floor matted out, and we're gonna see if we can. It was nice because we didn't have to pay for shipping or anything because we just picked these up from Kyle at Different Breed. A little bit of a discount because shipping, these are really heavy. So shipping tends to be like the big expense when people are getting their floor mats. This is pretty exciting. I know we've been so slow at like getting this together just because we've been happy at the gym, but mostly we're trying to get this finished because we're having a photo shoot this weekend. We're hoping to shoot it here. Hopefully we'll have some barbells by Sunday, I think. Ryan's doing all the work, literally all of the work, laying this down. He found a guide on making a platform. Was it Cal Strength?
No, Catalyst has.
Catalyst, sorry. Sorry, Catalyst. This has a guide on making your own platform. I don't know if Ryan wants to explain it, but
nope. Essentially,
we've got 2 sheets of plywood here, and then on top of that, we'll go 2 sheets of plywood perpendicular to those. And then how do we adhere them together?
We're not gonna glue because it makes it a bitch to take apart. So we're just gonna screw all across. But then we have a MDF top surface. It's gonna go in the middle. It's 4x8 and we're making an 8x8 platform. And we don't have flat stall mats for the side yet. So we're gonna use another sheet of MDF, 4x8, split it down, put them on the sides, screw it so at least we have like a working, usable platform. And then when the new flat stall mats come in, strip the sides off, throw in a split 4x8 rubber on the outside.
Yeah.
We're good to go. Look at this nice, beautiful lunch and your bitch ass plate.
This looks so much better. Why didn't you make me that?
You said you didn't want a salad.
Because I made broccoli, so.
What kind of meat is that? What are we trying today?
We're having some bison steaks?
Yeah, they're bison ribeyes and they're pretty lean, but you still get a nice fatty.
And we're celebrating with some
We're getting
brews.
turned.
Let's diet root beer.
Very nice. Good.
I got another 20 pounds, man.
You want to do something?
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, no, take 10 pounds. Sir. Press back. Good. You're done there. You had 3 singles at 150 plus. You got up to 170.
For a minute there, I thought I could bench like 200. On 160, I was like, I can bench 200 today.
Also, we don't usually take 10-pound jumps at these, but it's good that you're getting confident working in daily minimums that are creeping up. Getting some practice on your...
Yeah, sometimes in the last video I talked a little bit about thinking about PRs in more creative ways. When you no longer are a beginner, you kind of have to do that. This is a good one, daily minimum. So a weight that you know you can go in and hit on any day. You could be like, you know, not feeling your strongest. Today I feel fine, but
we're like at the back end of a full high volume like base training cycle.
Yeah.
This is not your first bench day of the week.
Yeah,
like
so
you have a lot of factors going on, and to know that you can hit 170 any day of the week is an improvement, 100%.
Yeah, so for those of you who related or felt like you needed some of the things that I said on Tuesday's video, daily minimum is another thing to start thinking about.
Like a boulder, your worst days are over. Now you got me in a dress I always knew I existed. Had a little dream that I came for a visit. Is it what you imagined, is it? Up and down, but it don't last too long. You can write a note or let me tag along. We're headed to the same place anyway.
What's on today's docket? Finish with bench. In between bench and squat, we do a little bit of a builder superset. Pretty low RPE though, so it's not too taxing, but it is some work. Those felt pretty good. I'm trying to feel things out because I have a little bit, like I talked about yesterday, a little bit of lower back pain, but we'll see how squats go.
Much better. Nice. Come on, finish. 3 up. 4. Come on. Finish. 1. Yeah, sure. Good. Come on now. One up. Good. Come on. 2. Hit it. 3 up. Come on, Billy. 4 up. He's under. Come on. Last one. Push, 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 push. Good. Still good?
Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end the video there. I've got just a bunch of accessories after this, so the main part of the workout is done, except for my back downs for squats. But yeah, that last set, I'm just really working on making sure that my traps are pushing into the bar, even on at the very most bottom part of the squat. So when I'm in the hole, I'm like turning it on, not waiting for my hips to raise and then turn it on, because I know that I'm starting to fold over. So just really small things to improve my form, to make the lifts more efficient. That's really what we're focused on right now, just the small things. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like it if you enjoyed any part of it. If you enjoyed my rant earlier in the video. I do try to like, I don't know what else to add there. I'm still gonna be human. I'm still gonna say things and then like at some point in my life be hypocritical to that. But I don't think this case in particular was one of them. I never want to be sexually suggestive. It's a fine line though to draw. It really is a fine line to draw. And that's why I've never really, and I never will, speak out against other people like doing their own thing and like being who they are. Definitely everyone and the things that they do teaches me something about myself and something that I can always make applicable to my life. But I really try to just go with the flow and let everyone figure things out for themselves unless they come to me and ask. So a lot of times people just misinterpret what I say, or you know, they add things on that just aren't true. You know, just think for yourself, and you don't have to agree with really literally anyone. And I try to make YouTube and like my audience and the relationship that I have with my audience something similar to the relationships that I have in real life, where it's like I do things and sometimes people can speak out against them, or people can like tell me what they think and give me their advice, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that just because I disagree with what they're saying doesn't mean that that's like the end of our friendship, or that has to, you know, that has to mean we get in a fight. It's just that we disagree, which is, I think we can come to terms there and like have the same kind of relationship. But also a lot of times I do things and my people in real life relationships, they preserve that conflict just out of politeness and just out of like, you know, you don't need someone commenting on every like single aspect of your life or every single little thing that you do. There are definitely serious things where you do need that kind of accountability, but on the internet you just get all the opinions, so that is a contrast there. Okay, so I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye!